Hi, my name is Robert Gonzalez. I am the editor of and a contributor to the Confessing Baptist, which is a book of essays on the use of creeds and confession in Baptist faith and life. And I'm happy to announce that a new expanded second edition is coming out, and this is going to be in hardback. And so, like the first edition, this edition is its main aim is to try to encourage a recovery of confessional identity among Baptist churches. To do that, we've included some essays that argue for the legitimacy and the value of using confessions and catechisms in the context of the church. We also have some essays on historical confessions like the First and Second London Confession of Faith, the New Hampshire Confession, the Abstract of Principles. We have some essays on practical issues like how to subscribe to a confession of faith, biblical and theological principles on choosing and using a confession. And then we have several expositions of various key chapters and contributions from the Savoy and especially from the Second London Baptist Confession on topics like covenant theology, the civil magistrate, the doctrine of the church, the sacraments, and so on. And then the book concludes with some reviews of various books written on the use of confessions in church life. What's going to be in the second edition? Well, we have added some material. So I've added a 2,000-word excursus that seeks to answer the question, must we always confess the authorial intent of a confession of faith? And I think you'll find that very interesting and stimulating and hopefully helpful. There's also a new essay on the use of confessions among associations of churches, in which Matt Foreman's going to argue for what he calls substantial subscription as the most balanced and wise use of the confession among Reformed Baptist churches. And then also we have an essay by John Wayne Sweat, in which he's going to provide us a little bit of historical background of the Baptist Catechism and give us some good pastoral and biblical reasons for using catechisms among families and among churches. Finally, in the new edition, we've also added some resources in the resource section, including the new expositions by Ventura and Renahan on the Second London Confession of Faith, as well as the new commentary by John Sweat on the Baptist Catechism. So I just want you to be aware of that resource, and if you reach out to Free Grace Press, you can probably get it at a reduced price. Lord willing, it's coming out this month, so get your copy soon.